Said something very interesting. You know, we baby, we give them too much, you know, they don't have to earn it. And then you said, you know, the kids will come and say, man, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do that. And you said, well, you must have it like that. And I want to ask Shaka, isn't that part of the problem in our community, that the welfare mentality has put us here to say, you ain't got to work because we're going to take care of you anyway? And is that part of the trickling down to get to that point?
Well, let me first of all thank the Urban League for inviting me to join this distinguished panel. You know, it's interesting the way that the question was framed. You said you haven't had a good male intern. You know, I try to keep black male interns in my office on a rotation. And most of them, when they come in, quite frankly, they're not good, because they don't know how to operate in that setting, and they don't know what's expected of them, and they don't understand that the responsibility that they have is not only to do well for their paycheck and for me, but for those who come along behind them, because there will be no pathway for others if they don't succeed. And so I take a personal responsibility for taking whoever it is that my intern is and explaining to them, you don't know what you're doing. 1. 2, you're not going to embarrass me. And 3, the most important thing that you can leave this experience with is a plan for how you are going to succeed in the future. Because it's not about how you succeed now. You're going to succeed while you're working for me, because that's what I expect of you. What's important is when you leave this office and you go and seek employment elsewhere, are you ready to do that? Do you understand what's going to be expected and required of you? And so I think that there's a responsibility for us to educate these young people on what it is that's expected of them to reach the point that we've reached in our career.